When Kristina Arriaga's children were young, they would portray her in drawings as a fighter with swords and shields. The pictures weren't far from reality. She is indeed a fighter, a soldier in many respects, that goes to work each day defending our religious freedom.
If the Becket Fund for Religious Liberty did not exist, we would have many of our freedoms taken away by now. In the last 17 years, the Becket Fund has defended again and again the idea that religious liberty is a core foundational right, without which all other rights are nullified.
Kristina's Catholic faith and her motivation to pursue a career defending religious freedom came from the example of her exiled Cuban-American parents. She also found great hope in the example of John Paul II, with whom she greatly identified as a Catholic leader.
He was a great person at explaining to people where they came from and explaining to them that they were loved by God and that they should not be afraid. And I think it is important to remember those two aspects of his teachings to us and his example to us. Live fully in your life with the talents you have and with great joy, and be not afraid to seek the truth and to seek the transcendent.
It is important for Kristina to raise her children with knowledge of and an appreciation for the freedoms they enjoy as Americans. The work she does on behalf of the Becket Fund is quite simply, then, an extension of her role as a mother.
Having children was beyond any experience I had expected, and having my first daughter, my daughter, and holding her, I wanted to make the world a better place for her and for my sons afterwards. We want our children to inherit the same or better freedoms and the same experience, and to be able to live in a place where their beliefs are not only respected but protected.
Liberty. Kristina Arriaga is the executive director of the Becket Fund and joins us now live to tell us more. Thanks so much for your time today.
I wake up every morning thinking how faith impacts my life. And every night before I go to bed, I wonder how I did that day, bearing witness to the idea that faith should have peppered every single word I said, every single act, and every single gesture. I often fail, but faith is the core of my existence. It is what drives me every day to do the type of work I do. It is what allows me to be joyful, and it is what I think about when I witness the love of my children, of my husband. We didn't create ourselves. God created us, and He should be the center of our lives at every turn and at every moment.